Well, looky here, looky here. I am not in my bed recording today. I am actually on vacation. There's palm trees in my background. It's all Florida ish. Actually, it really is Florida. So, for everyone who asks, hey, do I have a life? Hey, do I spend time with my family? I did have my kids out here. I was going to have them do like a little guest appearance, but then they were clowning. They were clowning. And you know how kids get when you are on the phone and they want to sit and have a conversation. All of a sudden, that's exactly what my kids were doing. A whole bunch of extra stuff, and I was just not, no, I was not for that. So, anyhow, I've been asked some questions, and I was like, this is the perfect place to answer them. So, the question as of late is, what are the steps to take to become a physician assistant? And, you know, everybody has a different path that they will take to become a physician assistant. The study path, I guess, is more so like a pre-med or some type of science background, but people have majored in history, social work, and non-science backgrounds, but have taken the science courses that are required to become a physician assistant. So that's going to be a big thing. You want to look and see what PA schools you would like to attend, see what the requirements are, make sure that you have those requirements, and study whatever undergrad you want to actually study. I may get rained on because I'm seeing a little bit of drizzle. That's how Florida does. It like rains 1 second, sun out for 2 minutes, and then it just changes some. It's not a hurricane though, and it's not snow because where I was at it was snow and cold, negative. So I'll take it. Anyhow, back to where I was at. So the path is always almost kind of like a pre-med type of study. Those sciences are usually required. Also, you need to get some healthcare experience. The schools typically want you to get healthcare experience, whether you are a nursing assistant. People are medical scribes now. That's hot. EMTs, paramedics. I was a nurse. Mix it up. Work in the lab. Do something that requires you to come in contact with patients. The other thing that you typically need to have is to get some shadowing, because you're going to need letters of recommendation, and a lot of times one of those letters of recommendation needs to come from a physician assistant. So it's nice to go out and try and network. Now, networking is not everybody's forte. We have people who are just typically introverts or just don't have physical access to these types of people. So when you're working in healthcare, you may not be in a setting where you come into contact with a physician assistant. And some of my recommendations would be, hey, social media has been working in our favor for a lot of things. I've had people that have reached out to me, and if I'm able to accommodate them in my schedule to provide a shadowing experience, I will do that. And I advise you to go out there, and if this is really what you want to do, go hard at it and ask. A no is a no, but if you don't ask, you will never know. So, social media stalks some people. I'm not saying like be crazy with it, but find out who are your area healthcare providers. Talk to people. Say, hey, I'm looking to become a physician assistant. I'm studying. Is there a way that I can shadow you? And what do I need to do to facilitate that? That's the other thing. There is no pet peeve greater than you wanting to have this shadowing experience, but you're not trying to find out what it is that you need to do, or you're thinking that it falls all on me to do all this work. There actually is work that has to happen on both ends, but a good way to script that is, hey, I'm looking to shadow a physician assistant. I'm really interested. Be really interested. Fake it until you make it, but I mean, that probably wasn't the best. But be interested, because if you don't seem it, then that's not going to, it's not going to come across well either. But honestly, say, hey, I'm looking to obtain some shadowing experience. And if somebody agrees to it, ask them what is it that I need to do to facilitate this. Do I need to provide any proof of immunizations, TB, skin tests, what paperwork I need to do? Because our jobs require a lot of paperwork, and I'm one of those people that hate the paperwork that's associated with my job. If I could just see patients, treat them, teach them, that would be ideal. But that whole paperwork thing, I apologize. Notifications, you got a kid that's texting you. They're not dying though. They're not dying. It wasn't okay. um, but yeah, those types of things, that'll help you. So there's a science, usually like a pre-med science type of background. Get some healthcare experience, get some shadowing experience, and make the process easy. And make sure you research it. Research the field. Research becoming a physician assistant. And I always am proud to hear about people pursuing medicine careers, especially if that's their passion, and especially people of color pursuing those careers, because we need more of us. We need more of us to take care of our people. And yes, I take care of all people, but we definitely need more of us to take care of our people. Science shows it. The studies show it. But yeah, I will answer more questions when I think of them.